Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, we'll get a look at perhaps the best receiver in the game today, the great Randy Moss. 17 TDs for him a year ago. You'll bet he'll be the top target in this one. Giants, Vikings, straight ahead.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. Have really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Choose heads.
It's tails.
Good kick.
Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks it, and we are underway. Taylor catches it back at the 4. Tackled at the 23.
Jamar Taylor tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
New York.
The Giants' offense will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. This one will fall incomplete.
Amani Toomer had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down.
Ball at the Giants' 23-yard line.
Warner throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 20.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Vikings are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Bennett takes the handoff and heads wide right. Finally stopped at the 7. It'll be first and goal.
Michael Bennett played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Bennett gets the call again and gets in for the score.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Michael Bennett sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 20 yards and 1 touchdown. He's up over 1,000 yards now, as you can see. Nice season for this guy.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
The extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Taylor gets it off the bounce at the 19. Stop at the 35.
Jamar Taylor could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Giants were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 35-yard line. Winfield tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Antoine Winfield was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Warner throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jim Finn was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Holman gets the sack at the 31. Fourth down coming up.
Chris Holman gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push them back, way back. Great defensive play.
They pushed him back even farther, and Peter, could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Fields lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Fields gets the ball and punts it away. Howery gets it at the 31. Tackled at the 42. The Vikings had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 42-yard line. Bennett will get the carry on first down and gets past the line.
Second and 9.
Second down. 9 yards to go.
43-yard line.
Bennett gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down.
With the tackle.
Don't even think about running the ball on us.
Ball at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Wiggins snags the missile and is at the 15. He's in for the touchdown.
Jermaine Wiggins really delivers on this play. Let's take another look. First at the catch.
There it is, but he's not done. He's going to make his way forward for extra yards.
Oh, he's a go-to guy for sure.
Not a player who typically has a TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Here's the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks a short one. Joyce fields the short kick at the 22. Tackled hard at the 41.
Delvin Joyce found a way to get some yards against the defense. Add in the weak kick, and this offense definitely comes out ahead.
10, New York.
The Giants have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 41-yard line. Warner passes this one after the play action, and it's intercepted. Dodges a tackle. One man to beat. No one in front of him. And touchdown. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Number 8 to attempt the extra point. Number 12, holding.
Now the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling rockets this one deep. Taylor decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 28.
Jamar Taylor caught the ball in the end zone and had a big run out of it. Saying no to the touchback was a risk, Dan, but it paid off.
The Giants haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 28-yard line. Chavis makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Corey Chavis can make it happen in the defensive backfield. Seventh-year man out of Vanderbilt. This is one superb cover guy. He's often ruining would-be catches, getting in the way and disrupting those passes. Just try to throw around him. I dare you.
Second and 10. Ball at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Thomas gets the sack way back at the 22.
Dontarius Thomas comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 26.
Brian Williams intercepts the football. Let's take another look.
That is a stellar effort on the part of the D. He's got his zone all locked up tight. He knows how the play is going to go down.
And that gives him the chance to step in and make a play himself. You can't coach that.
That's their third interception of the game. And Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
Pass is incomplete.
Culpepper zips it to the left sideline, and it's incomplete. Toomer was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Well, after talking with team doctors, it appears that he's got a bruised calf muscle. He's working it out on the sideline here, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Bennett takes it for his 5th carry and will gain close to 6.
Michael Bennett took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, 1 man back. Eventually tackled at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal.
Dante Culpepper improvises on this one. It's called thinking on your feet, and he does a great job of it. Yep, nice little scramble there. He saw he had no options, so he did what he had to do.
From the north, south, east, and west.
Bennett goes right up the middle and will gain close to 6.
Michael Bennett took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
A decent play, and they will now face 2nd and short. Will you take a shot here?
Well, there are a lot of options in this situation, but it may not be a bad idea.
Williams gets the call on 2nd down and gets the touchdown.
This is a nice run here, and when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Now the extra point, and
The
it's
extra
good.
point is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks this one away. Bain fields the kickoff at the 2. Breaks free, tackled at the 26. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. Ron Dane received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
First and 10, New York.
Can't get open, Jeremy.
The Giants have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Intercepted. Dragged down at the 36.
Kurt Warner is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach. He wishes he had that one back.
That will put his season interception stats up 1, but, overall, he's been about average.
That's probably a little consolation for him, though.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they have had some big running plays. We'll see if another one is in the works. They start at the 36-yard line. Wiggins goes in motion. Bennett carries it off the toss and gains about 3 yards.
They're going air. They're going air.
Second and 6. Ball at the 33.
Down. Single back.
Check goal E3. Check goal E3.
Robinson grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
That's the end
And
of the
that'll
first
do
quarter.
it for quarter number 1. The Vikings in command of this one, 28-0. Culpepper throws the pass, and it's intercepted. Stopped
Interception,
at the 13.
Giants.
Terry Cousins knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about midair receptions.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Giants are fading fast and are in need of a score. Their offense will start this vital drive at their own 13-yard line. Winfield penetrates and stops that back at the 10.
Antoine Winfield not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far.
Down. Set.
Warner throws a heater, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 14.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Vikings have yet another shot at scoring and are in command. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at the 14-yard line. Burleson catches this one, and that's a touchdown.
Dante Culpepper uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
Dan, he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
It's
The
good.
extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Dane fields it all the way back at the 4. Stopped at the 24.
Ron Dane got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
First and 10.
The Giants have had real problems turning the ball over. They'll need to buck the trend on this drive, which starts at their own 24-yard line. Carter goes in motion.
Red 35. Hut, hut.
Barber gets the handoff and heads upfield. Brought down at the 34.
Ian Allen used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second and inches.
Second down and less than a yard.
34-yard line.
Larry. Weak back.
Barber loses 2, and that will bring up third down.
Kenichi Udeze targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
First down, Giants.
Kurt Warner has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 5 yards and 5 interceptions.
First and 10. Ball at the Giants' 37-yard line.
Barber picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Giants' 37-yard line.
Barber has his number called on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Tiki Barber stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
He's got such a vice-like grip, Peter, it's got to be hard to break out of his grasp, even when you're one of the slipperier runners.
Absolutely.
Williams sacks him way back at the 31. It'll be fourth down. Fields takes the long snap and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 27.
Return of 4 yards.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at the drive results, and you can see that they're getting it done and have punched the ball into the end zone. Nice work so far. Keenan Howery didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Vikings come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their 31-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Watch the pass.
Second and 10.
Watch the throw. Watch the
Ball at the
throw.
Vikings' 31-yard line.
Leopard.
Bennett cruises out to the left side and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Now we're going to get it this time.
Step it up.
Third and 9. Ball at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Down, check, Gray, 14. Check, Gray, 14.
Moss catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Randy Moss took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
Down. Larry.
Aina Black, 61.
Single back.
Aina Black, 61.
Bennett gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down.
Michael Bennett played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Down.
Second down with the tight end right. Bennett gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Nick Greason brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They hold pretty firm there, and they've got to do it again on third and short.
Ball at the 31.
Culpepper takes it across the line of scrimmage and gets well past the markers for a first.
Dante Culpepper took it himself on that one and made the play. That's a good call.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Bennett takes it for his 11th carry and heads wide left.
First down, Vikings.
Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down.
Michael Bennett sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 62 yards on 11 carries.
Let's step it up this time. Lynn, down. Single back.
Hyena Black 58. Hyena Black 58.
And that'll do
That's
it
the
for
end
the
of the
first
second
half of
quarter.
this one. The Vikings in command of this one, 35-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Giants are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Chris Claiborne is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Vikes still in the first quarter. The Vikings on offense at the 8. Michael Bennett got the carry here, and he comes through. A 7-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikes midway through the first. Vikes leading by 7. Jermaine Wiggins emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. They're now up by 14. Giants midway through the first. Brian Russell was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off. But he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Vikings. Giants back 21-0. Brian Williams was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Vikes ended the first quarter, goal-to-go situation. Mo Williams got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 1-yard touchdown for the Vikings. Giants still late in the first. Giants back by 28. Brian Russell is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Vikes later in the second. Terry Cousin would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Vikes up 28-0. E.J. Henderson is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Vikes still in the second quarter. The Vikings inside the red zone. Dante Culpepper connected with his man on this one. A 14-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikes midway through the second. Vikes ahead by 35. Dante Culpepper would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes are up big at halftime, 35-0. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Dante Culpepper has taken over this game. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Vikings will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are dominating this game. Currently, they are up large, 35-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Mike Tice gave me a moment to speak to him at halftime. He's been thrilled with their defensive execution, saying, "We've shut them out defensively, and our offense has been taking care of business. We can't get cocky. We just have to keep after it and give them no chance to come back on us." Back to you, Dan.
Thanks, Susie. Robinson.
Marcus Robinson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down, 10 yards to go. Bennett picks up 11 on the play, and that brings up first down.
Impressive yards on the ground here. Check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's all about field vision, and if you can see where you have room to roam, good things happen. Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Set! Go, 52! Listen up! Go, 26! Listen up! Go!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Dante Culpepper is putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and getting into a rhythm out there, both with the long and the short ball. He's racked up 134 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Second and 10.
Better watch out, baby.
Ball at the 40-yard
Single
line.
back! Single back! Set!
I got 2 open.
Bennett chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
36-yard line.
Left bird! Down! Single back!
Moss grabs the bullet, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Randy Moss reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh yeah, it's all about being focused. He had his eye on the ball the whole time and knew where he had to be.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Culpepper throws this to the end zone, and it falls incomplete.
Jermaine Wiggins seemed to be all over that one, but watch how it gets away from him.
With the coverage.
There's just no excuse for that. You're a receiver, buddy. You catch those.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Second and
I
10.
thought you're supposed to be a
Ball
playmaker,
at the
Moss.
20-yard
What's
line.
going on?
Down! Listen up! Gray, 37!
Larry!
Listen up! Gray!
Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal.
Dante Culpepper does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Tackled at the
Ball
1.
carrier. Barrett Green with the tackle.
Empty! I see 2! I see 2!
Well, if they pass the ball here, watch him to gun it for his favorite receiver.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Vikings!
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew is so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys.
Now the extra point, and it's
Extra
good.
point is good.
Yeah. Hey, this thing gonna be okay. Okay.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Ellie kicks it off. Dane fields the kickoff at the 4. Breaks a tackle. Tackled at the 30. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Ron Dane was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Giants had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 30-yard line. Hilliard goes in motion. Barber barrels off his left guard and maybe picks up one on the play.
All right.
Tiki Barber didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Toomer snags the dart right sideline, and he's looking for room. Finally gets out of bounds at the 18. First down.
You're not cutting it, defense. Cut it. Step it up. Come on.
First down from the eye.
Ball at the 18-yard line.
Down.
Warner throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 15.
E.J. Henderson does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Vikings are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 15-yard line. Fumbled. The Giants have it.
Dan, this right here is a live ball, and fortunately for the defense, they grab it and gain possession. Heads up play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Giants want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 4-yard line. Thomas sacks him back at the 7.
Dontarius Thomas gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 4 tackles and 2 sacks.
Second down, both wideouts to the right. Mixon gets the sack way back at the 13.
The Vikings are 1 guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
Dan, they haven't let up all game, and that's what you want. Somebody whose motor never stops.
Warner zings it to the right side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Kurt Warner winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Another missed connection, and even here in the second half, the passing game is still struggling.
Yeah, I would have thought halftime would have helped, but it doesn't look like it.
Puts it straight through the uprights and good.
The field goal is good.
Matt Bryant kicking off for the Giants.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryant kicks this one away. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Popped hard at the 23.
Mawelde Moore took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Vikings fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Bennett picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
2nd and 8. Ball at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
Down! Set! Single back!
Bennett carries this one off to the right and gains about 3 yards. Third down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Ball at the Vikings' 28-yard line.
89! Hyena, black down!
Chase down at the 43. That will bring up first down.
Dante Culpepper had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Vikings in command of this one, 42-3.
First and 10. Ball at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Down!
Loss of 4
Strahan
yards on
blasts
play.
him back at the 39.
Michael Strahan was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so
2nd and
far.
13. Ball at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Listen up! Go, 44! Listen up! Go!
Williams tips it away on the coverage,
Sean
incomplete.
Williams with the deflection.
Dante Culpepper is putting on a passing clinic today. Check this out. As you can see, he's been getting the deep ball off with ease. So far, he's got 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Third down with a split backfield.
Ball at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Down! Set! Listen up! Go, 74! Listen up! Go!
Culpepper rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Dante Culpepper launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to be found.
You got that right. Missed coverage all around.
That's right, Dan. My 6-year-old could have covered that pass better.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
Williams goes in motion. Bennett gets the call on first down and heads wide right. Stopped at the 34.
Sean Williams with the tackle.
Jermaine Wiggins doesn't touch the ball, but plays a key role here. Oh, it's not often you see a tight end who can inflict that kind of pain on a block.
Credit to that run has to go to the blocking, as do all of the good runs we've seen them pull off.
They've been getting after it all game, Dan. I love it.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Single back! Single back! Down!
Bennett punches this one left of center and picks up the first down.
Chris Lewinsky just powered his way through the line back there, clearing a path for the ball carrier. I'll tell you what, Dan, it's great to have a big guy in front of you doing all the dirty work.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Wiggins makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's in for the score.
Jermaine Wiggins is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
And that's another touchdown for him. I don't want to say anything against him, but I gotta think even he is surprised.
Well, He's definitely having a banner day, Dan, and that's the great thing about football. Anybody can step up.
Here's the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Kelly kicks this one away. Dane fields it all the way back at the 9. Tackled at the 32.
Ron Dane received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Giants' offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their 32-yard line. Warner throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 43. 40. Finally popped out of bounds at the 32. That will bring up first down.
Ike Hilliard has hands to make the catch, but he's also got legs. Watch. There's the grab, and now the run. It's all about desire, baby. How bad do you want it?
What a play. A massive pickup and an obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby. 4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Warner zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Kelly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Hilliard grabs the rope right side, and he's in for the score.
Kurt Warner gets it past 2 defenders on this one. What a throw. It's worth a second look. That's what you call confidence. Throwing into double coverage like that, and what accuracy to boot.
Well, they get the score, Peter, but it doesn't seem to make much of a dent, does it?
Well, not really. If a touchdown counted for 60 instead of 6, well, it'd be a different story. But as it is, they are still down large.
It's good. They're setting up for the onside kick. Bryant bounces it up. Lydiard gathers it up at the 43. Dragged down at the 42.
Brody Lydiard followed the bouncing ball as he was able to nab the onside kick, which is definitely something to sing about.
A gutsy call, and when you live high stakes, you win big, or you lose big.
Well, they lost, and now we'll see how they recover. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Bennett picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up second down.
Second and 4. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Jukes. Tackled at the 31. It will be first down. First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Bennett, the Giants take their first timeout. Second down, 1 man back.
Ball at the 25.
Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic.
Of 1 on the play.
The Giants will take a timeout. That's their second.
Third and 3. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Single back, down.
The Giants take a timeout. That's their final one.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Bennett has his number called on first down, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Michael Bennett played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Larry. Down. Single back. Set. Single back. I got Blue 13. Shaking two. Blue 13. Hut. 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 Hut.
Bennett gains 3 yards, and the clock will continue to run.
William Joseph made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far.
This is the series here, baby.
Third down,
We gotta
empty
stop him.
backfield.
Ball at the 11.
Empty. Down.
Culpepper decides to run this instead, and
Dante, hold on to those handles.
the Giants will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 42. Warner rifles it out left side, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the
Ball
game.
at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Down. Set.
Russell makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Brian Russell managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Third down, the clock is stopped at 34. Warner unloads this to the right sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
All day, baby. All day. You ain't getting nothing.
One fourth down. Coming up.
Toomer can't hold on to it. He was hammered, and that will force a turnover on down.
Eric Kelly is breaking up that play before the receiver even has a shot at it.
Well, to quote you, it's all about patrolling your zone effectively and reading the play well.
Hey, it's all about recognizing your partner's trademark phrase.
Touchy. Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
Oh, come on.
Second and 11.
You got to do better than
Ball
that.
at the 12-yard line.
Lucy. I got 11. 84 down. 84 is mine.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Vikings come out on top, 49-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Vikings stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Dante Culpepper was able to make things pay off on the ground. A 1-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikings move ahead big and now lead by 42. Well-dressed Amani Toomer came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Vikes, after getting an interception, Vikes winning by 42. Michael Strahan comes up big here as this ball's out, and he's in the right spot for the recovery. The Giants in control after a fumble recovery. Matt Bryant sets up for the little chip shot, and this one is no problem. A 31-yard field goal. Giants behind 42-3. Dante Culpepper would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 29-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikings now up by 46. The Giants come right back. Ike Hilliard had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. A 36-yard play that set up a Giant touchdown. Vikes up by 39. William Joseph would snuff out a drive on this one. It's a fumble. There he is for the recovery. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes win big, 49-10. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Dante Culpepper is on hand with Susie Culver. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You transcended the competition today. You just made it look easy tonight. What put you guys over the top?
Man, our D-line came up big today. They were making tackles, putting pressure on the pocket. I'm proud of them. That's how it's done.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.